Hello everyone, I'm Pepravidi. Welcome you to a new episode of Plus Plus Adventures. Sort of? Okay, so I think you can see over here that I've been having some problems with this library. I already posted this code on GitHub. So if you guys want to jump in and try to do something with it, I'll upload this repository files. I'll upload to a repository all these files that actually make this big integer library that I'm trying to use. Now, I was supposed to, teach you guys or show you guys how a library is supposedly imported into a program and how it's used. However, as you can see, this library was pre-made by my professor. Well, he passed it on to us, but it was a pre-made library, and it's very, very old. Like the code is very old. The conventions that it uses are old. So out of all of this code that I have here, like all of this code that comes with the instructions to do the actual program that I'm trying to get here, like IAM 196, because this is supposed to get literal numbers for big strings of numbers. So the code is correct. It usually works. For example, to my friend Juan P. Santana, GitHub and known. He actually made this version of the code. I just corrected a few things, changed some names, but it's pretty much just his code. So big thanks to him for explaining me how to do this and how it usually would work. But what you're doing here is you're importing some of the libraries that come with this system, and then you're importing a made library. Like this is a library that was integrated from scratch by a person, and that's why it's not in between the greater than smaller than signs. So it just, you put the name of the library in between the quotation marks. You still do hashtag include, or yeah, number include, big integer library in this case, because it's called like that because what it's supposed to do is do or evaluate numbers that are bigger, way bigger than what long would actually let you evaluate. So it's pretty much just that. It just lets you convert a number to a string to do whatever you want to do with that number, and then just convert it back to a number. So basically, what this would do is get a function that transforms a big integer, which is just a class that comes with this library right over here with .8h is just a very old convention for C and C++. That it would convert a big integer to a string, and you could convert the string back to big integer. Then you could switch out, as you can see, string number mon number equals convert to string, and mon equals string number argmin. So there's a lot of evaluation going on, and as you can see, moon is the reverse of num, because what it would do would be reverse it. So what this is trying to do is to evaluate numbers in order to have you see if they are palindromes. If there's a natural palindrome, it would count it as one natural palindrome. If it was a non-literal palindrome, you would have another counter for that. And if it was a literal number or a literal number candidate, it would be counted as such, and it would be printed out. So that's basically what all this code does, because it's 99 lines of code. So as well, if you want to learn a little bit more about the big integer library and all its components, you could tweet at Ken_Bauer for some more information. However, as I said, the library is not working because of my compiler, and for some reason it's not being supported anymore. So status, the C++ big integer library, I have lost interest in maintaining this library and will not respond to most development or support inquiries as of October of last year. So it's not working pretty well. I mean, it's not receiving any more support. It's not supported anymore. So that's a big letdown, a little bit of a problem for me because I don't really. It was very hard for me to understand how this worked and how I would have been able to do this. So yes, that's the thing that happens. But anyways, as you can see, it goes through three different cases. The first one is that if the reverse is the same as the regular is, then it is a natural palindrome. If it's not, then it would start adding up, and if it got to a palindrome, then it would be a non-Lycral palindrome. And if it wasn't any of those, after a certain number of evaluations, it would be a Lycral number found. It would print out Lycral number found and print out the value of the number, and start and give one more to the counter. As you can see here, palindrome plus plus, non-Lycral plus plus, and Lycral over here. So basically, Lycral numbers are numbers that cannot be turned into palindromes by summing. For example, if I have 56, and well, 56 is not a palindrome, but if I add up 56 plus 65, then that would be 121, which is a palindrome, and that's a non-Lycral palindrome. So, I mean, 121 is a natural palindrome, but that means that 56 and 65, for that matter, are non-Lycral palindromes. So that's just a thing. That's just some mathematical concepts. So what this would do would evaluate, would ask for a lower bound or lower parameter, and then a higher bound or high parameter, and start analyzing numbers in between those two, inside of that range. So I mean, I understand what the program is supposed to do. I had my friend, as I said, Juan P. Santana. I had him explain it to me, and he helped me out to understand what each and every one of these functions did. But I just had a lot of trouble just getting it to work on my computer, and then I found out that this is not being supported anymore. So it's a little bit, and it's old conventions that it's using, so it's not really useful anymore. And there's another type of library that I could have used, but I was just like, no, 99 lines of code this far, I'm just not going to be able to do this. So, at least not now. I'll have to take more time and do that, but I wanted to get this episode done. So anyways, just make sure that you this is the original code over here from my friend. So as I said, Juan P. Santana, very cool guy. He knows how to do his stuff, and so yeah, he's a really cool guy. And if you have any doubts, he's probably way better than me at doing this. And he also have a with known page. He's tackled the same codes as I have, and he's actually cooler than me. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more or get some more value added to whatever you're trying to learn and or do, then go ahead and check him out, and that's it. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.